welcome back. If this is your first time stopping by, you are at the right place and you are most welcome. And if you've been watching my videos, thank you so much. Please don't go without subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below of what you think of this video and for any other requests that you might want me to give you on this channel. So today's video is going to be about vaginal yeast infection and a cure for it at home. The best home remedy I came across that cured vaginal yeast for me without stress in the shortest time possible. Disclaimer: this video is not for any medical use, or I am not a medical personnel. I have not tested in any lab except on me. And I am not saying that it's a must. It's just for somebody who wants to try things and you are comfortable with it, so you can get to watch it. So now I am going to explain this video in the simplest way possible, so that if anybody comes across this video, even if you are an illiterate, you will not find any big biological words in it that will disturb you, that will make you not to understand it, because I know that so many women have this problem of vaginal yeast, so many, and it disturbs so many of them. It affects their daily activities, it keeps them so uncomfortable. So I want every single person that comes across this video to understand what the video is saying without stress. So vaginal yeast is an overgrowth of a bacteria in your vagina. So that bacteria, the vagina has bacteria that helps it, good bacteria. But when those good bacteria overgrow, they now cause a problem. So how do you know that you have vaginal yeast infection? You know it because you start having a thick white discharge. Like you are discharging thick white and itchy. At times it burns the vagina until it becomes so red and painful that you cannot even do anything, you cannot relax. Our advice, if you have a condition like that, try to put on cotton underwears, because cotton underwears help, they are breathable, air can pass through them easily, so it will not be cooking in there. And vaginal yeast enjoys a healthy environment, like a cold, moist, like when it's moist, when water is always there, you put on cold underwear, you can easily develop it. And if you are always wearing wet clothes, there's a high chance for you to develop that as a woman. So if you're a woman, you should make sure that you iron your underwears, you keep them dry and clean, so that you don't develop vaginal yeast. Because trust me, it's not an easy issue, okay? No matter how you say it, it's not easy. It is so uncomfortable. You cannot even pretend with it. I said it from the beginning of this video and I am still saying it. I had this problem for years upon years. I've been having this problem of vaginal yeast infection. Every single month after my ovulation, as it's ending, I'm having vaginal yeast, and it comes along with urinary inconsistency, like when urine just flows out. I had this problem for so long. I'm so uncomfortable when that every month. And don't tell me that I didn't go to the hospital. I went to the hospital. It was like my small home. Every month I must visit the hospital. They gave me fluconazole, metronidazole, all the Zols, and trust me, it didn't work for me. Even once, it did not work on me. I tried taking it, and it's like my body has a problem with antibiotics. When I take all those antibiotics, they affect my system in a kind of way that I cannot explain. But I kept taking it. When I take it, the situation will drop. After that, the next month, it will come back all over again. So I was like, I cannot keep doing this. Like, I keep taking treatment, but I don't feel any better. It keeps happening all over. I decided to try, and I was told, or I've been reading online, I've been checking stuffs, and I came to realize that garlic helps, or it has properties that helps in the treatment of fungi. So I was like, if this thing is an overgrowth of fungi in me, so if I use garlic, maybe it's going to work for me. Or yeah, so I told myself that I'm going to try this remedy. I'd seen it once, and I heard someone said it once, that I can use garlic to treat vaginal yeast. But when I heard it, I was scared. I was like, do you want to kill me? But when the situation was here, I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, okay, I have to try it too. So for this remedy, what you will need is a needle. a thread and a garlic clove like this one. So when you get your needle, I would advise you sterilize it because you don't know where it has been. If it's even if it's a new needle, you don't still know. If you don't have something to sterilize it with, you can boil the needle above boiling point, like boil it for as long as you can. Cook it well with the thread. So when you thread your needle like so, I don't know if you guys are seeing it well. You thread your needle like this. You tie a knot at the end of the thread. This knot is so that when you pass the needle through the garlic, it's not going to come out. The knot is to hold it at the opposite end so it will not come out. So you can tie the knot for as fat as you want it to be, for as safe as you think it is. When you're done tying the knot, this is your garlic. When you peel the garlic, I'll advise you, the garlic still has this, it still has this back. There's a kind of light cover on the back of the garlic that if you insert the garlic like this inside your vagina, well, I don't think it's going to do you any good. So you have to scrape this back a little bit so that I don't know, is that some of the nutrients or whatever properties it has should enter into you. So when you scrape the back, this back, you make some scratches on the back of this garlic. You take your thread like so, you put your needle and then you pass the thread inside. This thread, you're passing this thread inside the needle. You see, the garlic is here at this other end. Then you can now cut your needle. You can now cut this needle from the thread. And then you take like this, you go down on your knees. When you go down, the view will open up well. You insert the garlic inside. This is the garlic clove. You insert it inside for as deep as you can. When you insert it, you let this rope hang out. Make the rope long so it can hang out. This rope is just to help you so that when you want to remove it, it'll be easier for you to just pull it out. That's why I recommend you use a rope. There are some people that insert it without using a rope. They just insert it like that and they always say it comes out on its own. But to me, I don't feel comfortable just leaving it like that. I'm like, maybe it can go and never come out, but there's nothing that goes into the V and remains there. It must come out. And don't tell me it's too big. It's not big. There are bigger things that go in there and come out easily. So yeah, this garlic is very okay. So when you insert it at bedtime, you sleep. In the morning, you remove it. When you remove it, you throw it. You can do it like this for 3 days in a row, and trust me, it goes forever. You will never ever have vagina yeast infection again. This is what I did. I did it for 3 different nights. Inserting it at bedtime. In the morning, I remove it. The next day, I inserted it in the night at bedtime. In the morning, I removed it. And on the third day, I did the same thing. Not the same garlic. When you're done with one, you throw it. You use another garlic clove, just like that. And that was it. And that is how I got treated. After that, I've been enjoying a yeast infection free life for almost a year now because I discovered that thing last year. It's not been too long that I discovered it. Imagine for how long I've been suffering. Since I started having my period, I've been suffering vaginal yeast infection, going to the hospital over and over, explaining to the doctors that it's recurring, like it always reoccurs in my body, but they keep giving me kinds of treatments that never worked on me. The day I tried this treatment, trust me guys, it worked so well for me. Until today that I am talking to you, I've never had all those itches, no thick white discharges, nothing. I've been feeling so good. So I thought it wise to tell you because some of you might be suffering this condition and maybe this is your own remedy. This is something that is going to change your life, but you don't know about it. That is why you've not tried it. So you should try it. And yes, as I said, this video has not been tested in any lab except on me. It's what I used on myself. That is why I'm teaching you guys. So if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and please don't leave without subscribing to this channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.